Hi everyone, welcome back to Lemonade and Bits with Sheil. I'm Sheil and this is the channel where we talk a little bit about life, a little bit about love, a little bit about relationships, sometimes a little bit about my opinion, but most of all offer a little bit of encouragement. Thank you so much for joining me again today to sip a glass of lemonade and talk about our topic for the day, which is the come up. Now, when talking about the come up, what I mean by that is about reaching a level of transparency with ourselves, with God, and with others. Before we talked about leveling up and elevating and things like that in our lives, but the come up is important in order to be able to do these things. We have to do this first if we really want to level up in our lives. The first thing, leveling up with ourselves, the come up with ourselves, coming up, transparency with ourselves means that, we all have flaws, we all have imperfections, we all have, thoughts and things and hurts and pains and, not only, and I'm not talking about now, I'm not talking about things that have happened to us. No, this is the come up. This is realizing that these are the things about ourselves. We all have, we have hurt others, we have caused others pain, whether we went to or not, but it still happened. And that's just in life, in relationships, that's what happens. So we have to learn to be transparent with ourselves about the things that, things that we've done, like I said, whether we knew about it or not, whether we meant to do it or not. But that brings us to a place where we can, where we can heal, we can acknowledge these things and work with God to fix these things, because nothing would change. Transformation would never take place in our lives if we're not able to admit where we need help, and where to ask God to fix us and what to offer up to God to work with. So that's part of being transparent with ourselves. So the pain that we caused others, the things that we've said that hurt others' feelings, things that we've done that hurt others' feelings, or hurt them, or made them feel some type of way, or caused them to react in ways and things that we have to acknowledge those things about ourselves. And because I told someone recently, good people, good man, good woman, good people is always in the eye of the beholder. Because everyone at some point think that, oh, I'm a good person, oh, I'm a decent person, I'm a decent human being, which is true, because we all are. There's some good in everybody. But even as you are good, there are still things that we do in relationships that, that would hurt other people. So, but we have to acknowledge that, and God helps us do that. And, it's the most important thing. We realize, what? That really wasn't a cool thing to do. You know what? That really was, not good. That was a bad thing. Because we make excuses for the things we do. We do it all the time. Oh, well, I did this because. But take all of that away. Transparency. Take all of that away and just lay it before you and just say, you know what? It is what it is. And God, help me not to do those things anymore. God, bring that up so I can see it and realize exactly what it was, exactly what it did, and, just own it. It's about owning it. That's what transparency with yourself is. It's about owning your flaws, owning your imperfections, owning the things that you did, taking responsibility for the acts and the words and the things that are done in your life. So, and especially to others. So that's transparency with yourself. The second thing is transparency with God. Now, once we do this and we're transparent and we go through that hurt and we analyze and we break it apart and say, okay, God, it's a mess. This is a mess. This is who I am. I didn't realize that this is who I was, but this is who I was. And then possibly this is who I still am. So we give that to God. We don't sit there, give it to Him, making excuses for it. God, I did this. God, I didn't mean to. God, I'm good. God, no. You give it to Him just like that. Transparent. Give it to Him so He can see it and He can see you. And, the Bible says that a broken and contrite heart He will not despise. So Give all that brokenness to him. Give all those imperfections to him. Give all those flaws to him and say, God, I want to be better. I want to be better in you. And help me to come up. And that's how you come up to a point where you can level up and where you can elevate in your life. And the third thing is transparency with others. Now, the transparency, the word means it's just like the clear tape. You know, the clear tape that we buy, the scotch tape. You know how you can see through it? I mean, anything that's there, you can see it. So that's what we're doing. We're being transparent with ourselves, about ourselves. We're being transparent with God. We're just showing it all, giving it all, not trying to hide anything, not trying to put anything under the rug, but just being real and transparent and honest. Just saying, okay, God, it's all what it is. Once we do that, then we can be transparent with others. We're able to go to people and we're able to say, you know what, forgive me. I'm sorry that I did such and such and such to you. I'm sorry I didn't mean to do it, but yet it doesn't change the fact that you were hurt by it. It doesn't change the fact that, it caused you to feel a certain way. It doesn't change, it doesn't change any of that, but I apologize for it. I own it. I apologize for it. I ask you to forgive me. And God, and you guys, in this, we have to ask God to forgive us, and we have to forgive ourselves. You have to do it. That's the only way. This is the come up. This is how we come up in life. It takes a lot to do that. It takes a lot to be brave enough to just look at yourself, the ugliness of yourself, the limitations of yourself. Because we like to be independent. We think that we can do this and we can do that, but you guys, we can't. The only way to do that is with the help of God. God is what brings about transformation in our lives. Not change. We're going to do another one on that one, you guys. Another talk about the difference between change and transformation. But transformation can only be done through God and our willingness to be transparent with Him, with ourselves, and with others. It's just so important. And I've been going through some things last couple of months. And, God revealed this to me, and my sister and I were talking yesterday, and it was just confirmation about, how people always say, well, you know what, people talk about karma, and they talk about you reap what you sow and all that, which is absolutely true. The Bible tells us that we shall reap what we sow. So, and that's just a given. That's just a fact. So if we have sown bad crop, you might as well go and say, if we've sown bad crop, then therefore you're going to reap bad crop. But this is the thing. This is the key right here. So you've sown it, you reap it, but the key is, what do you do with your crop now? What do you do with the crop that you're getting ready to sow? So now that you know that this right here brings bad crop, if you sow it this way, it's going to come up this way. So now we learn to sow better crop. We learn to sow different crop. Not do the same thing that caused these consequences, but to transform and to really change and put out a better crop so that we can reap a better benefit, a better crop. So I just want to encourage you guys, because life is hard. Relationships are even harder. And these are breakdowns in relationships, and it happens to everyone, because no one is perfect. There's no perfect person. There's no perfect marriage. There's no perfect family. This is life. Life is hard. And so, but by us doing our part and trying to see about others, then it does make life better, not only for ourselves, but for the people around us. So own whatever it is. That's how you come up. To come up, you take responsibility for yourself, take responsibility for your actions, and just know that everyone has imperfections, everyone has flaws, everyone have things that they need to get before God about and say, okay, God, just reveal all this to me so, I can be a better person for you and for the kingdom. And so just want to encourage you guys to do that. That self-evaluation, that really emptying out before the Lord, and so that you can come up in life. So you can come up, you level up, and then of course elevate. Always about elevation, but just striving to be the best person you can be. So you guys just stay encouraged. Know that I love you. Thank you so much for joining me on Eliminating Bits, and look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment. Thank you guys for the ones that do comment. But you guys that are watching, please comment. Hit that notification bell, because some people are subscribed but they didn't hit the notification bell, so therefore it just kind of lingers around in the notifications. But do that, and I'll see you guys next time on Eliminating Bits with Shield. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye.